Off the ball runs can be really crucial to cut open defenses, which is why in today's video we'll be looking at how you can make better off the ball runs and cut open those defenses. The first feature we're going to look at is called the player lock, and to perform it you press down on both the sticks and then you use the right stick to switch to the player who is currently not in possession of the ball. To know if you've successfully activated the player lock, the icon on top of your player's head will switch from a triangle shape to a diamond shape. At this point, you can switch using the right stick. I hope you guys are familiar with the principles of right stick switching because they are pretty much the same when it comes to player locking. So anyone who is not familiar with the concept of right stick switching, without going into too much detail, it's essentially you changing your player using the right stick instead of using the L1 or LB button. You can either use the ball or your player as your point of reference when you switch, but with player lock, you only use your player. If you still feel uncomfortable learning this, there's a skill game that will help you get the hang of it. In the ground pass tab, look for the pass and go challenge. That's the one that will help you improve your player locking. Now that you know how to perform the player lock, we'll switch our attention to when you should perform the player lock. In truth, as long as you are attacking, you can perform it. So, if you want to expose free space or stop your player from making a bad run and put them in a better position to receive a pass, player lock is the best option for you. If you want a pass from the player on the ball, simply press the X or A button for a short pass, triangle or Y for a through ball, and square or X for a cross. Basically, all the inputs you'd normally use when passing, you can perform them while on player lock. However, you cannot request the player on the ball to shoot while you are controlling a different player. If you want to cancel the player lock and resume control of the player on the ball, you do this by simply pressing down on both the sticks after you've activated the player lock, and you'll have full control of the player on the ball again. This is most effective to trick your opponent into thinking you're going to call for the ball with the player off the ball, and then you just cancel the player lock and expose the space that opens up for you. There are other alternatives for making off the ball runs. The first and probably the most popular one is using the L1/LB and R1/RB button, where R1/RB is for calling your player shot to have a passing option, and L1/LB is for telling your player to make a run towards goal. Another way is by using directed runs. To perform this, you have to flick the right stick in your desired direction immediately after making a pass. This can be useful to create fake runs in hopes of opening up space and potentially exposing it. Well, that's all the knowledge I have for making off the ball runs. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and I hope to see you guys the next one.